What's up guys, it's Sid. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button downstairs. I was gonna say downstairs. Down below. Click the subscribe button down below. So today's video is going to be me recreating a look that I personally like. So the inspo photo is right here. Hailey Bieber. I personally like her style, and fall is coming up, so I thought this would be like a perfect piece for fall going into winter time. So it seemed like it would be pretty easy to recreate. Really all you need is a denim jacket and two different flannels. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Let's just get right into the video. So this is what we're starting with. I have this super old jacket that I don't care about that I'm gonna use, and then I have these two flannels. The denim is a little bit lighter than I would have liked, but I think it'll still come out pretty cool, so let's try it. So as you can see from the photo, the bottom is cut off and the sleeves. So what we're gonna do right now is just cut the bottom off and cut the ends of the sleeves off. So now what I'm doing on this part is I'm just using the scissors and like basically scraping the bottom to make it like a frayed look at the bottom. So we're gonna start with our first flannel, and the first thing that we have to do is cut half of the sleeve off. I left my sleeves kind of long, or I cut a longer piece of the sleeve because I want my jacket to have extra long sleeves. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna cut both of the sleeves. So now we want to cut off the wrists of the part of the sleeves that we have here. So the only thing is you have to make sure that when you're cutting the sleeve, so you see how I'm starting on the side. So the part that has that long piece right there that has the button, you want to cut all the way up on that little strip. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going around the strip, and then I'm just going to come back down and cut the rest of the wrist part off. So now this is kind of what it should look like. So this is kind of what we should have now. These two pieces up here, I'm going to put to the side because we're going to have to use those later. And then those little pieces I'm just going to put to the side. And we're just going to move on to the bigger part of the flannel. So the flannel that we have the sleeves cut off of, we're just going to take the front left piece of the flannel. Only the front. We don't want the back of the flannel because we're going to use the other one. So I'm going to start about there where that line is, and I'm going to cut right across. So I'm going to start in the middle right under the button, and I'm just cutting straight across. You can kind of use the lines of the plaid to help you cut it in a straight line. So once I get to the end, I'm just going to cut straight down the side, because we only want the front panel of the shirt. So just cut right along the side of the shirt. So we have the front left panel done, and then we have the two sleeves that we cut out done, and we're just going to put these to the side because we're going to use these later, but we have to work on the other flannel now. So now that we have our other flannel, we're just going to cut out the wrist and the long strip with the button, just as we did the other flannel. And we're doing this because we want to attach this wrist to the sleeve of the other flannel. So now that we have both of the wrists cut, we're just going to lay the flannel out flat, and we're going to get the left panel from the other flannel and just lay it flat onto this one. And we're basically doing this just so that we can measure where exactly we need to cut. So now we're just going to cut straight across, and then we're going to be left with the bottom portion of the flannel. And the only thing we have to do now is cut off the front left panel, because remember, we want to attach the other panel from the other flannel, if that makes sense. So this is what you should have now, and we're going to grab the other panel and lay it right on here. So this is basically what we want it to look like. The only thing we have to do now is attach these two pieces. So when you lay it flat, you just want to sew directly down the side. So you can just do a straight stitch right down the side. So now it's going to look something like this, and basically we just have to attach the two pieces now. So just attach the flannel to the jean jacket, and you're going to make sure you put the distressed denim part on top of the flannel. So once you sew them together, this is kind of what it looks like, and the next step that we have to do is sew the sleeves. So for this next part, we would just want to basically attach the wrist part to the sleeves. So it's kind of going to look like this. I have it pinned down, but this is basically how you want it to look. So now that we have the wrist part attached to the sleeves, all we have to do is attach the sleeves to the jacket. So I can show you guys just real quick what it kind of just looks like right now. I don't have a shirt on, sorry. Yeah, it looks good to me. The sleeves are nice and long like I wanted them to be. So this is the finished product. It turned out actually really good. The sleeves even turned out good. It actually looks kind of like I bought it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Stay tuned for my next video, and now I'll just show you guys what it looks like style. Peace.
Perfect.